Well, hey guys, how's it going? I'm out here on a Saturday morning and I'm going to hunt a location where I had two really good hunts last summer, and it's a pretty wide open space, so I'm going to put the big 15-inch Nell coil on and I'm going to give that a shot. See if I can't pull something that I missed, because I know I missed a lot, and see if I can't pull something a little deeper. So stay tuned. Hopefully we'll see you back here with some good finds. Alright guys, so I just want to show you my little sling setup here. I don't know if you can see this here, but I got just a rubber bungee cord attached to a carabiner that's attached to my backpack here. And then see right there? Comes down and I've got it attached right there. Very nice. I can swing this all day. Hopefully that works. Alright guys, well, I just made a pass down to the end of the area and back, and out of all of that I dug one coin, a wheat penny, and then I had a bunch of nails, but I also had a bunch of holes that I wasn't able to find any signal at all, and that was disconcerting to me. And so I was coming on my way back and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna swap out the Nell for the stock coil, because I want to hunt with something I can trust. And this Nell coil is a pain in the butt to put on, because the cable that's inside the shaft, the e-trac coil cable goes inside the shaft, it's supposed to be spiraled so that it can slide down the center of the shaft and then stretch as you adjust the length. And this one doesn't, it lost that coiling, so it's really difficult to get it hooked up. And what I found is, when I hooked it up, down here with this cable, I had a big loop of cable sticking out. I think that was giving me a bunch of false signals. So I've tightened things up, I've got this shortened up, and already I've got a signal here. It's a little badge of some sort. I can't really see what it says on it, but looks like it's got a person stamped into it. That's cool. And so I'm going to give this another shot down and back, and we'll see. Alright guys, so I switched into two-tone ferrous, giving that a shot, because I just was not getting my signals. And had like a 1344 here. You can see I dug, and I pulled out this little link, this little round link, but it was iron. I scanned it over the coil on its own, and it was iron. Pinpointed around with the pinpointer, nothing. So I covered it back up, scanned over it. Now it's coming in like a silver quarter down deeper. So if two-tone ferrous saw through that link, that will be awesome. If this ends up being a silver quarter. Gonna just have to trust me on this one, guys. I dug and got that little iron link. So now let's see what else could be down in the hole. One thing I don't like about hunting with this big coil is all the stuff I have to support it, you know, this bungee cord, and I keep seeing little blades of grass thinking it's a silver edge of a silver coin. Alright, here we go. Alright, got something down there, a little bit back of the holes. Let me hopefully get behind it there. Not sure if that's getting this. It's in this clump. Oh, it's a silver quarter right there. You guys can see that edge right there. There's the reveal. I'm gonna take my gloves off. If it's a Washington, to the chagrin of many, I will rub it. The question is it? It is a Washington, 1942. Awesome. Alright, so maybe I'm not gonna swap out the big coil just yet. I'm gonna keep going, see if I can't find some more goodies like this in two-tone ferrous. Alright guys, two-tone ferrous seems to be working for me. I cannot see this, but I believe this is going to be an Indian head penny. But I just can't get to any detail on that, so I'll just say I think it's an Indian head. Alright guys, this thing just came out of the hole. And to be honest with you, I don't know what it is, but as soon as I saw this shiny piece here, I got the camera rolling because there's something either silver or chrome plated here. There's something brass or copper here. And there's something round and almost rusty down here. I wonder if this was like a keychain. Let me just see. Is that hollow? That looks like an iron keychain, maybe. And then this looks like aluminum. But honest to goodness, guys, this little brass ring looks like an actual ring. So, and it all looks fairly old. And that's something. What a junk signal. Would never dug that in conductive tones. That's all that's in the hole. Interesting, interesting, interesting find. You know, finding weird stuff like this, it's almost better than finding, you know, coins. You know, I mean, rare coins, awesome coins is a different deal, but what's the story? What's the story behind this? Who knows? On to the next. Alright guys, I flipped it out, but it was down there. I just measured 7 inches on its edge right here. Got a silver dime. Let's see if we can identify it without oh. Rosy. There we go. Oh, it's down there. Deep. 1951. Awesome. Let's keep going. Alright guys, got an old nickel here, and it's still in the dirt. There you can see the edge. It looks pretty thick. I hope it's not a Jefferson. Let's see together here. It's a Jefferson. Wow, this has got to be 30s or 40s. This has got to be a 38, 39, maybe in the 40s. Let's see. Looks like a 40. It's a 40 something. I can't read it, but all right. Not sure if you can see what this is, but it is a pocket knife. And it was down there deep, and it rang up on two-tone ferrous. It was coming in like a it came in like a 1230, I believe. So I think, yeah, it's got some brass on it, brass end caps and a little brass insert there. So very cool. All right guys, looks like I got another silver dime here. I would have live dug this, but I thought it was gonna just be a weedy, and it was back off to the side. Makes me wonder, there may be more than one coin in here, but hopefully you can see it peeking out right there. This was actually back here. I pried up under it and lifted it up, so as soon as I saw it, I stopped digging. Let's see what we've got here for. All right, another rosy. Ooh, just barely a silver, huh? 1964. So, all right. I'm going to shut this off, dig around, and see if there's something else in the hole. I'll be back if there is, all right? All right, I just dug all of this out of the hole. And what this is part of an old oil lamp. And here's like the thing the wick would come up through, and some other pieces, but it's very large for an oil lamp. And I was able to look at the end of one of these here, and let's see if we can get it to show up on camera. There you go. It says duplex. I think it says P and H. PH duplex. P on the top, H on the bottom. So I can research that and find out a little more about that, but very cool. All right, so here is the roundup from the hunt that you just saw, and didn't really clean things, just kind of rinsed them off, and then I'll clean things up in terms of the clad. I'll clean that up more later, but let's get going here. So for clad, I had 4 quarters, some dimes, some nickels, some older nickels. This one right here is 1941. A couple of just regular memorial pennies, and then I had 5 wheat pennies. A 1919 was in there. This thing here, you saw me find this, and it looks like it has somebody stamped on there, and I can't tell if that's Jesus or something else, but I try to straighten it out a little bit. So anyways, that's pretty cool. This old cheap little football trinket, a couple of old pieces of jewelry. This thing here is just junk. Both of these are junk, kind of crusty things. And then this neat old pocket knife. It's definitely seen better days. This was the interesting find of the hunt. Kind of left everything all together, but an iron ring, key ring on a belt clip with a brass, what looks to be like an actual brass finger ring. So put this in here. Normally this would just get chucked, but it's an imperial pen, and I know that that is at least gold plated. The little clasp there. Piece of lead, couple of brass rivets. This is an interesting find here. I'm not really sure. It looks like it's the front of a toy truck. And then the oil lamp parts. Again, on the end it says BH duplex, and did a little research and was able to find that stands for Bradley Hubbard, is a brand of oil lamps. So anyways, it was a good hunt. I'm glad. Oh, silver coins, almost forgot. Found the 42 Washington quarter, the 64 Roosevelt dime, and the 51 Roosevelt dime. So very happy with those. Anyways, thanks for coming along again, and we'll see you at the next hunt.